Hey everybody, welcome back to Boozy Book Reports. This is Beth.
And I'm Sam.
And we have another installment of our super cultured poetry short/shot. Because this is where we do a typically short poem with a nice little shot.
A shot.
Which today's shot is terrifying, just saying.
I'll be honest, this shot was made for me by a friend, and I did not believe that it was good when he described this to me. And then I was wrong.
Okay. I mean,
but again, this is a person who doesn't eat a lot of vegetables. In fact, it's a running joke about his lack of vegetables. I've seen him pick lettuce off a Taco Bell taco. And but that being said, it was like pretty good. So baby Kevin, thank you for this. We're calling this one the sack lunch.
Oh, I'm so excited after seeing it being made. All I have to say is that peanut butter powder came out of Sam's bag, and I was just like, excuse you?
Yeah. So I was like, this cocktail is pretty simple. It's really just 2 ingredients. So I got to zhuzh it up. I was like, what would I garnish this with? No, I'll get that PB Fit powder. Don't eat a spoonful of it.
I feel like this may be a first. I don't know if any other shot in the history of mankind, humankind, uses peanut butter powder as a rimmer.
And frankly, nor should it.
I feel like it could be something special. So
maybe we'll start something, but I'm going to guess we won't.
Yes. Okay. So what is in this shot?
This is the sack lunch, baby. This is a peanut butter and jelly shot. So we've got Concord grape. Oh, no, you're making faces.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. It's Concord grape juice and peanut butter whiskey. And I, again, did not believe that this would be a good combination. In theory, like, yeah, it's a PBJ. Of course it should be. But I was like, that obviously won't work out.
Okay.
And then I was like kind of pleasantly surprised. So
I just want to say the initial smell is something.
Oh, yeah. It's disgusting. So, but does it not kind of smell like the PBJ? Especially a PBJ that sat in your lunchbox a little too long and is like a little hot.
It's like, yeah. It's end of the day PBJ.
Yeah.
And it's like me and my friend are walking home from school and we saved our lunches as a snack for the walk home.
And you got a lukewarm PBJ.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's not. It is. Yeah.
I'm terrified. Okay. I mean, it's a whole lot of things. Okay.
What do you think?
It tastes like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
It's so weird.
I know. It's delicious.
It tastes like thin peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm. Like, of course it should. It's peanut butter whiskey and grape jelly juice. Well, it's just grape, non-branded grape Concord juice.
Sure. It's okay. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship.
It's Welch's Concord. Yeah. You know, whatever.
We went for the good stuff.
I did. I sprung for the no added sugar.
Ooh.
Health.
It has the weirdest aftertaste because it tastes like peanut butter in liquid form, but not thick. It is so weird. My mouth does not know what to make of this. And it went down way too smooth for whiskey.
Yes. I think it's peanut butter whiskey. I think might be, I don't know. I'm going to guess it's slightly lower ABV because it's got like flavors and stuff in it. But
that was so weird.
Check me on that one.
That was so, I mean, my gut feels the alcohol, but it feels like I just ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like 20 minutes ago and I'm getting the bubble gut of like, let me have a little burp.
Yeah.
And it is peanut butter.
Yeah. It's like not bad.
This is so weird. This is the weirdest shot we've ever had. Cocktail shot drink we've had on this show.
I 100% agree. When like I said, when my friend was like, I'm going to make you a drink, because I make him like a last word or something with like chartreuse in it, you know,
classy.
Something nice.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I've got a drink for you. And he made me this. And I immediately, like was a little bit like, really, dude? Really? And then I had it and I was like, oh, no, that checks out. That's pretty good. I'm into it.
I just think too, who thought of peanut butter whiskey?
I don't know.
Make up the coolest, weirdest.
I want to do like a Reese's Puffs thing with it, like a Brandy Alexander, but with the peanut butter whiskey would be it'd be like basically Reese's Puffs.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, it was good. Yeah. Even the rim of the weird peanut butter powder, protein powder was actually, it added to it a little bit.
It's just peanut butter. It's just finely ground peanuts.
I know, but I don't know what this was, but it was good. I honestly think too, this is not like something I would reach for on a regular. I feel like it's a goof. Yeah. Like I have friends over, we're going to do a fun little like shot ski. I wouldn't do this like, hey, it's been a long day at work. You know what I want?
PBJ shot.
A PBA shot. Yeah.
Yeah. a shot ski, it would be dangerous because that purple is going to stain everything.
I don't mean a shot ski.
Oh, okay.
Shot ski. Like a shot ski. Like,
okay.
It's just
sorry.
like a little
I immediately was like, oh, yes. And with my friends, I'm
Yes.
doing the shot ski.
dangerous, especially if you're short. But
You
yeah,
just,
this is
no,
good.
no. This happened to a friend of mine where she had two very tall gentlemen on her sides and she was in the middle of the shot ski. And we have a picture of this from a party where they went up with it and she's obviously just like mama birding, trying to get the alcohol in her mouth. And most of it, I think, went down her front. So you just have to do it. You have to do it like signal bars. You have to do it in order of height.
Yeah.
And have
tall in the middle.
Tall at the end, and then short at the other end, and then you do it.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Not a triangle.
So there you go, kids. Shot ski tips and tricks from your Aunt Sam.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what is this poem we're looking at today?
Well, a perennial favorite of the podcast. We are going with a Shel Silverstein poem today.
Okay.
And it is called Sick.
Okay.
I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox, and there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be the instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched and my ankle's sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbow's bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is, what? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye. I'm going out to play.
That's super cute.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's like a good school PJ style poem.
Yeah. I mean, I really like Shel's stuff.
It's very sing-songy.
It's very sing-songy. It always makes me think of like the images in his books.
Yes.
Like that very specific artistic styling. It also made me like realize like this is me every day before work. Like I'm like, oh, should I go in today? I'm like, I think this hurts, that hurts. I have a stomach ache. I'm tired. Like,
yeah, this is me day 2 of a Frisbee tournament, like trying to find reasons why maybe I don't need to play on day 2 because everything hurts. And my hip hurts when I move my chin.
When you were a kid, did your mom let you stay home from school sick?
Yes. And she actually very much encouraged it. I was the weird/asshole kid that went to school sick because I really liked my friends and I really liked being.
Yeah.
I went to we had a 5th grade lock-in where they would let us we all got to sleep overnight at the school. And if you were in 5th grade, you got to stay up all night long.
Oh, okay.
And, the 4th graders and below, they'd eventually shoo them into the gym and make them go to sleep at certain times. But 5th grade, you got to stay up all night and run around the school and like watch movies and play around and stuff. But I had pink eye and
oh, geez.
yeah, I did not tell my mom.
Highly contagious.
I didn't tell my mom. I was like cleaning out the crusts, trying to be like very clear that I did not have pink eye. And so I don't think she realized it. And she let me go to this sleepover. And finally a teacher caught me like rubbing my eyes and took a look and was like, oh, God dang it. And stuck me in she quarantined me. Yeah. In like a classroom and made me go to sleep by myself. And then I remember I came home and I slept for like 16 hours.
Oh my gosh.
I went to bed at, I think I went to bed at like 4 in the afternoon and I didn't wake up the next day until, oh my God. No, it would have been over 24 or over 12 hours. Yeah.
Your body was like, time to fight this.
Yeah.
Fight this infection.
You're an idiot and you stayed up all night with pink eye.
That's fun. Wow. Okay.
So I was that kind of obnoxious kid. So.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I got sick a lot when I was younger, specifically in 2nd grade, because I had like a horrific teacher. So every morning I'd like get sick and I wouldn't want to go to school. And by the time my parents figured out what was happening, it was like they didn't move me.
Yeah.
So they just like kept me in with a horrible teacher that like probably left like lifelong damage.
Oh.
However, when I was older, I utilized sick days like we do at work. Like I looked at them as a benefit of going to school.
Oh yeah.
So I would I would schedule them out. I'm like, okay, if I take a half a day here, then I'm going to take a half a day there, and then I'm going to take a full day there, and I'll be well under it. I'm not going to have to go to truancy court. So It was my whole thing.
You like worked it out.
I totally worked it out.
There were a couple days where when I was in high school, I did international baccalaureate. So we had some like extra things you had to turn in, like essays and things like that. And I had gotten a little bit behind on one of my essays. I needed to like work on it. And my mom definitely let me take a sick day. And it was basically like I sat at home and worked on my essay instead of going to school.
That makes sense.
So, because it was like the only time I had a hard time getting stuff done when like my brother and my sister were fighting for we only had one computer.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
They were fighting for the computer and I didn't, thanks ADD diagnosis later in life, I couldn't focus with them being around. And so the other thing is that in my parents' house, the computer desk used to overlook the television.
Oh, game over.
Yeah, so I really struggled like focusing. Yeah. I finally convinced them to like let me put up a screen there, like a one of those like folding screens.
Yeah.
But I struggled. So I took sick days to do stuff like that because I couldn't focus.
Yeah, I took sick days to avoid people. As I've learned as I've gotten older, I don't human well, and I will use any excuse sometimes to get out of something. Like, this girl's poem is me. Like, oh, I have to go to a graduation party. I don't think I can. I think that, I have a weird spot on my stomach and I might be dying. So I probably need to stay home.
I think you also occasionally have to work with not awesome humans.
Yeah.
So it's not, I don't think it's that you don't human well. I think that you're an introvert.
No, I human great.
Yes.
I can talk to anybody.
Yeah, but eventually your battery runs out.
But my battery runs low. And so I'm always like, and I think now it's like psychosomatic where it's like my like battery's low. And instead of just being like, hey, my battery's low, I can't do that thing. I'm like, oh, I'm sick. I can't go. And then what really is annoying though, then sometimes my body will manifest the sickness. And even though I wasn't sick, now I feel sick because I said I was sick. So
yeah, sometimes that happens to me with like sore throats.
Yeah.
But I also get a sore throat for like everything.
Oh, well, I just know that like my gut is telling me still peanut butter. Like, I didn't have dinner yet and it feels like I ate a peanut butter. That was a bold move. I know,
you should go grab a snack while I mix the next round.
But it's like I just still am feeling so much peanut butter.
It's pretty good.
It was pretty good. And just to say, it's pretty smooth on the tum-tum. Like, a lot of times when we drink hard alcohol in a shot, if it's not the right balance, immediately my tummy is like, ooh, it's too much.
A lot of them are lemon and lime based, so I think that it's a little on the acidic and tart side, whereas this is just Welch's Concord grape.
I freaking love
what
it.
It tastes like if you've had a PBJ.
I love juice.
I do too.
I love juice.
I had a friend, she got grapes and every year she like juices her own grapes. We're in an area that grows a lot of grapes. She'll juice her own grapes and make like jam and stuff. She made homemade Jello shots where she made them with like just like basically made jelly, really stiff jelly with the pectin and everything, and made like basically homemade from the like juices she pressed and then her own pectin and all that stuff. She made these like really nice Jello shots and they were so delicious. They all tasted like jelly and then they got you a little Tina Turner.
A little turnt. I mean, I'm kind of here for it though. Like,
childhood classics redone with booze.
I mean, that's literally what we do here.
Yes. When I turned 21, we went to Applebee's, and when I was a kid, I'd go to Applebee's and occasionally get that mudslide shake.
Oh my gosh, you've talked about this to me on several occasions. Yeah, and I think I need to go get it.
They will let you put booze in it, and so I asked them, like, could you put a shot of Bailey's or something in it? And they were like, yeah, why not? And they did. They made me a boozy mudslide shake.
And you were happy.
As a clam.
Oh my gosh.
Little tiny, well, I wasn't that tiny, but like, because I was eating a lot of that dynamite shrimp they used to have and drinking mudslide milkshakes. Oh. It was good.
Oh my gosh.
It was a fun time in college.
All right. I'm going to just say this for the record. This drink was 9 out of 10.
Yes.
You did
9 out of 10, like number 2 pencils?
9 out of 10. Oh, 9 out of 10 rubber erasers because I was all about that life.
The good kind, though.
The good kind. And you could play with it. And it was just, yeah.
If you're enjoying Boozy Book Reports and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Boozy Book Reports, or leave us a positive review and rating. All of those things help us grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you and happy reading.